You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, presented by the Only One Media Group. This is the people's choice for quality interviews, celebrities, and special guests. Hosted by Demetrius Dinny Reynolds. Call in to join the mix at 701-801-9813. For the complete archive of episodes, visit onlyonemediagroup.com and be sure to like us on Facebook at Vigilantes Radio. We welcome all. Enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host, Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds. Enjoy the show.
Yo, what is going on, and welcome to another awesome episode of Vigilantes Radio. I'm your host, dini-mussolini, and it is prime time, baby. There's over 28,000 of you guys on our phone lines, in the chat room, using Google Hangouts, Skype, the browser, all the plugins that we use to run these live episodes. You guys are filling them up, and I appreciate that greatly. We have a very special guest, so you definitely want to stick around for that. Nourish your dreams. Before a tree can grow tall, it must first send its roots down into the ground to gather nourishment. In the same way, if your dreams are to be achieved, you must first find a way to nourish and sustain them. It is unrealistic to expect that you can reach for the stars without first gaining a foothold on solid ground. Dreaming is easy, an exercise in pure fantasy. Going after the dream in the real world requires a substance of effort. Without an extensive root system, even the tallest, mightiest tree would topple over. Without learning, discipline, integrity, commitment, persistence, patience, and effort, even the most magnificent dream will crumble. Your dreams and goals are worth nourishing. Spread your roots deep enough and wide enough, and there's no limit to how high you can reach. Take that from me, dini-mussolini. That is my word, and word is bond.
You're live in the mix. Let's get this started.
Yo, hello, and welcome to another awesome episode of Inside the Music, or Inside the Book, Inside the Business, where we dive into the minds of the people who create marvelous things. It feels so good to be back with you guys once again. So one time for my people who are indigos, crystalline, or starseeds, or for my Vigilantes audience family, and 2 times for my people who are vegetarian or vegans. If you're like me, we are averaging over 37,000 live listeners, and we've been at this for 4 solid years. I appreciate all you guys who've been rocking with the kid on this journey, and we are still evolving, baby. It is all because of you, most definitely. We are the people who have dedicated their lives to music, spirituality, business, literature, art, movies, and research in every aspect, and we want to allow you an opportunity to tell your story. Man, we've had celebrities on our show, from Grammy Award winning artists to nominees to actors, comedians, CEOs, technology geniuses, visual artists, from authors to professors and aliens. Or people think they're aliens. It doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. Come on our show and talk to me. So check it out. To book an interview or just to share a real cool story, email me at vradio@onlyonemediagroup.com. And that's V as in Victor. I'm passionate about what I do, just as passionate about what you do, and together, yes, together, we can get your voice heard by the people who should hear it. So let's create something incredible. You know the number to dial, 701-801-9813. Text that number to your buddy right now and tell them to tune in to connect with us or our guests, or you can hop in the mix directly from our website, onlyonemediagroup.com. Right from the homepage, you can slap that go live button and you'll be right here live in the mix and in the chat room with all of us. Feel free to shoot over some questions to ask our guests while they are here, but only as time permits. Sometimes my guests and I talk entirely too much and we take up the entire hour. And as always, all episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/onlyonemediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, or any app from the Google Play or iTunes store, or over at our website. And that goes for every single episode that we ever aired.
All right, guys, tonight's interview is the QJP 11 interview. And again, I'm your host, dini-mussolini. Our interviews go beyond the music, the books, the films, the businesses, and into the minds of the artists or people who create these marvelous aspirations. From researching our special invited guests, mining for details, watching, reading, and listening to everything that we can, we're like TMZ, digging out the secrets. Our interviews are designed to bring out the best answers possible through provoking questions that have real substance. Well, maybe we aren't like TMZ. Worth the shot, though. But sincere warm welcome to QJP 11 for being on our show tonight. We'll have an absolutely amazing time talking with him about how his path to becoming QJP 11 began, what's important to him in music as a fan of the arts, and his opinion on this type of music that the world needs more of. Point being, I'm sure he has a lot of incredible things to say here, and I don't want to give too much away. So with that, let's welcome him to the show. Hey, man, you're now live in the midst with all of us. How's it going?
Thanks. What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
I'm good, man.
All right. So we're very honored to have you here on our podcast tonight. Thank you so much, man, for sharing your time and your thoughts with us. Though, you may be somewhat new to some of us on this side of the internet, but I also read and know this is an exceptionally exciting time for you. You have a new single out. But before we get to all that, let's get to the start of things on this road to getting here. So tell us, man, the details of this journey. How did it all start? What's the history, the highs, the lows? And how did it all lead to where you are now with your career?
Okay. How it all started. I got memories writing music, when I was little, just singing it in front of my family. And eventually, as I got older, I eventually get moved on to other creative things as far as like drawing, graphics, wanting to learn cartoon animation, directing, other stuff like that. I picked back up on my writing while I was in college. I was going through a lot at that time. And I know during writing, I put all my emotions, and feelings into paper. You can really write or type your music or lyrics on your phone, but it's nothing like that, that pen and paper connection, it's kind of like a bond you create. And my lowest and highest time, I'm going to start with my lowest first. There was people really not believing in me and really doubting. That's usually normally the case, with whatever you want to do. But it's different when it comes from, people that you're close to. And I guess it kind of hurts different, but it's really all good. And nowadays, though, it's like people, be like, oh my God, everybody want to rap now. But everybody want to be like doctors, lawyers, engineers too. So, it really makes those positions much, much harder and challenging to become, which will make you want to work harder to become those. Yeah, really make you strive to be better.
Most definitely. So, man, what is important to you in music such as yours from, an artist's point of view?
As an artist's point of view, mostly keeping a peaceful mind. Hoping, the idea and message or reason for any of my songs hopefully gets and connects to people listening, or maybe that they can relate and understand what I'm saying. And most importantly, as far as like an artist, wanting to learn and understand more about the music industry and business, especially since I want to be a part of it as an artist.
Yeah. What about what's important to you in music as a fan of the artist?
As a fan? Okay, that's a good, cool, okay. Just wondering, trying to figure out the message in the artist who I'm listening to, their song, or maybe trying to get the, the topic or the idea they're trying to give out. Basically, as far as like a fan-wise, because there's many topics or ideas to rap about. You got whether society, political, hate, drugs, money, family, killing, or whatever, anything personal the artist may be dealing with at that time. And as a fan, I think we try to, we try to picture the idea or the story the artist is trying to tell us. That's why I think, like, as far as important as a fan point of view.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool deal. And a lot of artists, man, tend to start doing what they do in order to fill a void or a need or just offer something entirely new to the world that hasn't been done yet. And others, like myself, we draw from the inspiration of influence and pursue the dream in the same way that our heroes did. But I suppose it's the need part that I'm fixated on. Are there certain types of music that the world needs more of and maybe less of in terms of themes and writing quality, in your opinion?
Oh, yeah. My bad. I remember you had a question about my highest moment, too.
Yeah.
My highest moment. I probably wanted to answer that. I didn't get it.
Okay.
But I've been through, hate words and jokes, which I really think that's what made me who I am today, especially to get my album, Listen to Understand, EP out. Mm-hmm. I'm glad I really went through all that hate and the jokes, because now it's like, I can accept opinions, bad or good, and I don't really let it get to me as much as I did before, especially wanting to be in the music industry or business. I listen to my fans and supporters, the best way I can to improve on myself. But it's like, at the end of the day, it's like I gotta write for myself in order to be real with myself and my fans, and also take into consideration of what they telling me.
Most definitely. Yeah. Do you feel like your life stories help you write that album?
Yeah, most definitely. And then, first with me, starting out with music, I wasn't even going to like a hip hop studio. It was cause I had paid for it online, booked the whole session. It was like a country singer band type studio. So yeah, I had did like a whole album at a studio that wasn't even like towards hip hop. Then I had to really try to take a moment off and focus on myself. Then, people try to judge you off what they see or hear and not really knowing the actual facts behind something or something. Just as we talk now, you seem like a perfectly fine, everything's cool, but I don't really know, what you're dealing with outside, the moment we in now. It's a lot more than, what meets the surface, but that's with anybody, though. Artist, actor, fast food worker, businessman, et cetera. But yeah, shout out to, I want to give a shout out to the engineer at Artist Mill International Raleigh that was able to release my album. Because, where I'm from in Rocky Mount, there's no really real studios or big managers, no big venues to be able to, get my name out there globally. So it was cool for him and hooked me up with that.
Yes, sir. So perhaps there's a moment or a couple of standout moments in life that really resonated within you and continue to inspire you to this day. Tell us about some of those highlight accomplishments that you've had along the way.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, I said perhaps there's a moment or a couple of moments, standout moments in your music career that really resonated within you and continue to inspire you to this day. Can you tell us about one of the accomplishments that you had in music that you hold dear?
Oh, definitely keeping real with myself, try not to be something I'm not. Because once I realized that, I wasn't something that I really recognized, I could focus more on myself and who I really was. And I think that's what, really connected people to my songs, knowing that I wasn't really trying to, act like something I wasn't. I was just being myself. Because because a lot of people do rap about stuff they haven't seen or done. It's like, I guess they think that's the only way to make it or come out, and that's not really always the case. So I guess my accomplishment is really like keeping it real with myself and hoping to find some big performances I can do, some shows and tours. That'll really be like something good for me.
Most definitely. Well, speaking about shows and performances, are there plans for you to get out on the stage for the rest of this summer and the beginning of fall to support, boom-boutta-bang live for the people?
Yeah, man. There'll definitely be a top plan, though, and really like a hope for me to be able to, get on stage and perform, putting my energy out that I've been putting into my music for, like the whole year, to baby, put it all out there on the stage. It would be cool, knowing I got that crowd there to support me and all. But even if I don't get a show, so hopefully my next project or upcoming projects, hopefully give me that buzz or hype for a show or tour.
Most definitely. Cool. And man, that's such a fun title to say, boom-boutta-bang. I think I read somewhere where you kind of just come up with things on your own like this and go for it.
Yeah. It's definitely coming up with the song and the idea.
Okay. So once the hype fades for this, if it ever does, what's the next move for you?
Once the hype fades, definitely next we'll be putting out another project, single, to bring that hype back up or to better that hype better than before. Because hopefully, to me, it's all about, progress, getting better, doing better. So, yeah, hopefully I do overbeat this buzz or, do something good with it.
What's that? All right. How would you say that your music has changed or progressed from your first song that you ever recorded to the single you're currently promoting now?
I feel it's gotten better. People that stuck with me from my first song to now, they see, like, I guess how I've changed as far as, like, my rhythm and, my rhyming. So it's really cool that there's other people that's paying attention, It's not just me focusing on what I'm doing. It's, like, other people listening, because, I don't know, it's like we're inspired by, celebrities or artists. They really have big inspirations on what, people do or say, whether they really know it or not.
Most definitely, yeah. I mean, were they conscious changes or, like, organic?
I mean, as far as, like, well, that's a guy like that question. But now, as far as, like, my lyrics-wise, that wasn't. Except for my second song on my EP. It's like, that was the most challenging, intense song for me. But, yeah, definitely the lyrics stayed the same. It was always the directing part on my video, because I really want, it's that visual and, the visual and the lyrics at the same time. That's the hype and the catchy part. So, I always had like a vision for what I wanted in my videos. So that's really what got me, yeah.
All right. Is it more important to stay committed to, like, your signature sound rather than stretch out in music and try new things?
I mean, you never know what kind of style you really have, unless you do try to switch up your voice or, I guess your style, and I guess see what really works for you or not. Because, I guess, so we all got different personalities. We all unique in a way, so we don't really have to just go with one way, if we don't want to. I'm sure we're unique, we got special, multiple abilities we can do. So, yeah, it's always good to try to switch it up and see what's good for you.
Most definitely. So, point a finger, man, at some acts. One commercial. Let's start with a commercial act, like a mainstream act, that is absolutely musically nailing it right now.
One artist top of mind is definitely Joyner Lucas.
Ah, yeah.
Why I say that, though? Because I feel as, you know what I'm saying, every song he puts out, it has a certain message. You know what I'm saying? It's not just something that he's just rolling down and put out. It's just something actually thought through, you know what I'm saying, actually directed, that he's put in time. You know what I'm saying? I really respect that, you know what I'm saying, putting time into something, you know what I'm saying, really shows that you really care about it, especially just not, you know what I'm saying, just dropping it. And, you know what I'm saying, he even created, like, an app called Tully,
Mm-hmm.
where you writers and artists can, you know what I'm saying, write music, like their lyrics down with their music while they're listening to it.
Wait, Jordan Lucas
really
created
cool.
that?
Yeah, Tully, yeah.
What? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And you can download the app on your phone, but I'm really more of a pen and paper. I tried the Tully, but I'm more of a pen and paper, you know, so I connect with that. Right. But yeah, I seen dude, yeah, he's really cool, man. I seen him rap beef with Logic and Tory Lanez, and I think, man, they managed to become cool after and collaborate on songs, and I think that's really, like, you know what I'm saying, a great look, especially when you could beef and then squash it, because, you know what I'm saying, there's, like, a lot of people watching and looking at mainstream artists, you know what I'm saying, because they do have a major impact on us. And when we are seeing, you know what I'm saying, famous people do that type of stuff, it may make us want to, you know what I'm saying, maybe squash our beef that we have with one another. I mean, maybe not everybody, but, you know what I'm saying, just, I don't know, squash it. But yeah, he's definitely, you know what I'm saying, one of the top artists in my book, doing big things. And I hope he continues, though, to give us good music like he's doing.
Yeah.
Definitely be one of my top fans to get a feature with.
What about indie act? Or somebody who's underground is simply killing it?
Indie act, as far as, like, underground?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's a good question. Made me think that. Underground, you done made me think on that. Underground rappers, so who I got in mind that just comes up the top? I don't really know. I mean, there's so many talented, yeah, it's like, I don't know, it's hard to choose one that's underground, that's really doing their thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what are some goals to achieve that will really make you feel like you made it once they're accomplished?
Definitely finding some, as far as, like, saying, as far as, like, to feel as accomplished as with me, my music was.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely finding some, hopefully finding some tours, some shows, some sponsors, anything that hopefully gets my name out there, you know what I'm saying, globally, will make me feel accomplished. Definitely certain one want to stop there.
Most definitely.
I do got a plan. Hopefully I get a chance to execute that.
And let everybody know where they can connect with you online.
On Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat at its_QJP11. Again, that's its_QJP11. And then Twitter is QJP11, no underscore. And again, I want to do one shout out to my producers for that really looked out. Producer Freda the Plug, FEDADAPLUG. Again, that's Freda the Plug, and Sabian Swinstu, SABIANZWENTSTU, Sabian Swinstu. Yeah, they definitely some good, definitely amazing beat workers. If anybody wants some beats, they definitely look out. Because it's not just about me. It's definitely about people behind the scenes. It's definitely helping out.
Yes, sir. All right. Guys, are y'all ready for some music? Because I am. We have Boom-boutta-bang right here from QJP11. We'll be right back.
Hey, yo. This just for ones saying they want a hood song and then get a hood song and not about that life and not. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang, not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang, not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang, not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang, not bout that life and change. Talking that life, meet up tonight, saying you gon' do, see if you right. Not a game, meet in the fields, this for once, pat with a steel. Oh, you got heat, bet not freeze, real. Hitters take it with ease, dirty strap, clean it and go. This only for few that I know what I mean, not saying no more. Cloud nines, the rolling blunts. Pothead, word from cunts. Hit blunt, not saying that much. Never talk, never been through. Situation, don't know what to do. Actions lead to the truth. Definitely made fool out of you. Now who's out posting with the grip? Now I see my parents in rip. Listen close, doing the most. Feds look you up your toast. And now you got to find the way low. On kind, looking for you while the day goes. Just to give you the word, say so. I'll accept the challenge in the game. Tug of war, my side got all the folk. Miss that, the game. Tug of war, my side all the folk. We pull him a hope in the game rope. Mob show, then go through A to Z. Win aim, I say who boom-bout-bang. Your boy like, man, I would've came. Guess action. Got the chain on East or go back to dang. Still know every gen, my frame. It's hood anthem, not a game. Let's see if hang. Going through all in a game. Study broad about change. No cap up, use K for K. Don't feel this in major lane. Remember me, man, don't forget my name. Come old as hell, all the pain. Q in your ear, major rain. I'll leave an unrippable stain. Let just my words be tame. You won't use it in vain. 5 X and Y. Gift and sang. Wanna how did that check alphabet, man. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Pick up the pace, you not trying to get paid. I'm headed to the finish line way. You took L to the face. Sing what I sing, smoke a today. Believe in just don't go for the lose. I'm short, usually last to choose your low-key somewhat rude, how lucky to be that I don't care, dude. My heart was cold, now hot, but my flow you just can't stop. Funny how to put you on spot, really like it or not. Your chance, my rap could reach perfect if the beat is well worth it. Oh, you got money that's surfing, nosy peeping through curtains. Oh, boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not bout that life and change. Boom-boutta-bang, see if you hang. Not about that life and change. Hey yo, that's just for ones that's saying they want a hood song and then get a hood song and not really about that life or not, you know what I'm saying? It's QJP.
Yo, this for the ones that said I couldn't do it and then I went and go did it and now it's up and done. Yo, leave that shit in there, yo.
All right, guys, and we are back again. That was Boom-boutta-bang by QJP 11. That's a dope record, guys. I love it. I love it. And I just want to tell you guys that your day is here. I know today is almost over with, so let's just think about it like it's tomorrow, okay? Like I'm waiting for you to wake up. I'm standing there in your room waiting for you to wake up, and I have this message for you. Wait, that sounds kind of creepy. Let's just say you turn on the radio and you hear me talking, okay? I'm not standing in your room or nothing like that. Okay, right. Get that out the way. All right, so this is your day, and it starts today. You've been put in charge of it. You've been given complete control. It is a fresh, new, waiting to be broken in. Now, it turns out, is now up to you. There are no limitations on how you can use this day. Don't worry, you'll find plenty of opportunities distributed throughout the hours and moments. The clock is running now. Your day has already begun. Though it seems today that you have plenty of time, the weeks will pass quickly, so take care not to squander them. Yes, there's plenty of time, but not enough to waste. What will you do with this great new day? What will you make it? How will you make it the best one yet? You need to think about those things, and soon. Even now, your day is beginning to take shape. This is your day. It is not a test, guys. It is not a trial run. This is the real thing, and it is here right now. It is a magnificent opportunity, and one which will not wait. This is your day. See it, imagine it, live it, enjoy it, make it great. Take that from me, Dini-Mussolini. That is my word. and word is bond.
Thank you, my Vigilantes family, as always, for checking out my podcast over here at Vigilantes Radio. All episodes are available for free download, and you can grab that from either Spreaker.com/only1mediagroup, iTunes, YouTube, any app that's on a Google Play or iTunes store, or our website, and that goes from every single episode that we've ever aired. If you'd like to request music or a particular guest or send something for me to play, email it to vradio@only1mediagroup.com. If it's music, please label it by artist and title. Here's my disclaimer. We are genre free, we do not judge, and we absolutely do not base our opinions on hearsay but facts alone. And actually, you can scratch all of that because all of my opinions are always right. That's the bottom line. This is my show, so deal with it. Nah, just kidding. On behalf of myself, Dini-Mussolini, I appreciate all you guys for tuning in, either afterwards or live with us. Spread the word because sharing is caring. We stepped up our game just for you guys and our guests to make sure that you have the best experience here on our show. Be sure to connect with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, as well as Spreaker. We always follow back. That is the number one rule. Okay, well, just remember to be yourself and be absolutely great at just doing that. Avoid being too comfortable because you're messing with your potential when you do that. Peace and have a good night.
You are now listening to Vigilantes Radio, the people's choice for quality interviews, art, music, and hot topics. Hosted by Demetrius Houdini Black Reynolds of the duo No Longer the Hero. All episodes of this podcast are available for free download at www.onlyonemediagroup.com. This is a Seventh Sign Regime Rebirth Worldwide Syndicate exclusive.